diplomatic with our choice of words. I saw a lot of things happened over the night, this morning and this evening. I'm not particularly pleased about it. I am not too happy with it. However, Mr. Arifa is not under 18. He's an adult and he has the right to do whatever he wants to do. Talking about him, thank you, New York. Stating that we do not want to lose a gladiator or something, I'm sorry to say, with no disrespect to anyone, I don't buy that. That's my own opinion. We're not being fair to justice for Mohbad. You cannot be lukewarm. You must be either hot or cold. You can't just stand in between. Do not sit on the fence. For Mr. Arifa to say he's a brother in this justice for Mohbad, he's saying that he's got no friend, he's got no enemy. Is his opinion, but I don't think he's being truthful. I know my friends, I know my enemies. I'm not going to say that I don't have enemies, and I'm not going to say
I even know Arifa's enemy.
So you can't lie for us. Why? That's no. We're not just being truthful to Imole. Honestly, and nobody is a kid. I don't want to use the word. Let me tell us something. Whoever wants to fall, I beg your pardon, let that person fall. Nobody is a child. I can choose to move away from a belief today and move to another belief. And I want to say, Mr. Arifa, if you're watching from here, your attitude, your body language, I did a little bit of psychology. Your attitude this evening speaks volume for me. You were not interested in what people were saying. And I'm speaking to you as a sister. Nobody is going to keep you in justice for Mohbad. If you want to be with Aries, be with Aries. If you want to be with Ada, be with Ada. Just be truthful to yourself. But I want to say, whatever we do, posterity will never forget. The internet itself will never ever forget. If my memory serves me right, the last time I checked, the Google is everywhere. I looked on LinkedIn as well. Sanshitu is a criminal lawyer. The S and the B, or is it the B and the S? I'm sorry if I have not called them in the right manner. They are property lawyers. So how do we begin to put a criminal lawyer and a property lawyer on the same pedestal? It doesn't work. This is an homicide case. We need the proper hands. And we've got belief in Sanshitu and the Odumusus. Why don't we just put our weight behind them and see what they could do? We are the public. To my own understanding, we are public. I don't know which other public is more public than I am, or than what Honorable York is. Thank you very much, sir. We are all public. So for some people to think that their public is more than the public, that is the real public, it's all lies. They got their own intention. And I'm saying, I said it on Mommy Comfy's platform. I'm very, very curious. I want to know why the Ada Foundation registered their foundation on the 7th of October 2023. Why did they not register it before the September 11th? I would have been a little bit more linear if I've seen that foundation registered maybe the 10th of September or the 9th of September, or even the 13th of September. Yes, I would not be this nosy, but to have registered it on the 9th of October, that is a lot. They need to explain to us why that happened.
It was registered because of Mohbad. Simply.
Yeah, so thank you. I don't want to. I don't want to preempt. I want us to go and think about it and just understand that there is no public anyway. Is an interest. It is an interest. And Ada Foundation, she's based in the UK, where charities are supported financially. So what was the essence of the GoFundMe? Who have they accounted? They haven't done any account to anybody. So why do we think that this is genuine? If we're stopping the African television from going ahead with his own foundation, who is at that universe to want to impose? I don't get it. I begin to look at Mr. Arifa. I'm sorry to say that I'm calling your name. I'm calling you out because you're my brother in Justice for Mohbad. I don't talk to you like that. But then when we see, I know you're one of the fighters that have done very well for Justice for Mohbad. But then if you want to take the way, you want to go the way you want to go, honestly speaking, if anyone is dragging you back, I will be really, really pissed off at them. No one should drag you back. You're an adult and you are entitled to do whatever you think you want to do.
Let me quickly
Then,
make. Sorry, man. Let me just interject a little bit. I said something earlier and I want to put it to vote. Please, comment section. If you want us to play that voice note that Adama requested for, just say yes in comment section and continue power tap me. Mark, please go on.
Thank you. It's like, Mr. Arifa, you pin on our head and you're telling us that it is rain. Because you have been doing all this behind a closed door. And this brings me to the questions you were asking Sanshitu the day you saw him at the inquest. Because he probably was trying to ridicule him with those questions. And everywhere they've spoken ill of this man, you have been very, very reluctant to say no, he's doing a good job, and you could see what he did. Instead, what you said was, Mohbad does not have a lawyer. It is Baba that has got a lawyer. And who is Baba?
Ẹni sùúrù, ẹ má darí mi rò. Ṣé ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lóòótọ́ ni?
Yes, he did.
Now, wow. Ṣé Mohbad tó ti kú ló máa lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà ni? Kí ni wàá ní bàbá ìgbà lọ́ọ̀yà?
Ìjọ yẹn náà yẹ èmi náà lẹ́nu mi ò gẹ̀ẹ́tẹ̀. Èmi gan orí mi ti dàrú, ó ti yí lọ sí. He said it on his platform. He said Mohbad does not have a lawyer. It is Baba that has got a lawyer. And I reflected on it and I wondered, is Baba not standing for his son? Mohbad is dead, is spied and dead. We're looking for the motive behind his spying. And that is the essence of Sanshitu and Barrister Odumusu. So why bring up the topic? That is, and then it leads us to saying that when someone said he's just seen the light. Oh my God, that is another buzzer on my head. All these people that have been in the darkness and they're just beginning to see the light. Oh God, it's not just fair. We're not being fair with ourselves. We need to really, really think straight. Baba Aloba has the sole responsibility to choose and decide who he works with. And nobody, I'm saying it in again, 1,001 times, no one is more public than I am or than Honorable York is, or the people on this panel list. We are the public. No other public is more special than we. We've raised more on this platform. The GoFundMe money has been raised. Access Bank has been supported. This man comes up even after work, straight up. My children up and the brother will be going around their daddy will be doing all sorts, and then he's still here speaking justice for Mohbad. We don't pay him any money. He's not greedy. He's not extorting money from people. Please let us just be careful. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Honorable. I don't want to be much. Thank you very much.
Yo, can you play now the video, please?
Hold on.
Sorry, York. I want to know something. The Ada Universe Foundation. Can anyone just pronounce the full name of that foundation? Because the one I know is Adam Foundation something something. If you pronounce it, I will recall or I will remember the name.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's that one, that's one has been registered.
The one used to approach the court was registered in October, and the name is Ada Wazobia Charity Foundation.
Okay. Now, maybe that is that same one. Like I said before in Arifa's platform, that foundation, according to Ada, she has that foundation and it functioned for some time. And after some time, it wasn't functioning again. Because I remember one man from Ghana, there's one man, I've forgotten his name. He's always a regular caller then. It suggested that we should have a foundation in which we can now get a lawyer or a barrister that will represent the people. So she now said that she has a foundation, though mainly for all these motherless women and so on. So she now said that that foundation has not been functioning for a while. Maybe, I think it's that same foundation she now tried to upgrade and put it in. So if it's that very one, it means it's just an upgradation. It just upgrade.
Betke,
Yeah.
they don't register
Yeah.
foundation twice. When you have a foundation that was not registered ab initio, and you're going about, you say you're doing whatsoever, it is null and void. You heard now that foundation that they used in filing this thing was registered in October, and I said it to you, bro. The reason why that foundation was registered October was because of Mubat's case. Simple.
This is where I'm going to.
Hello,
Honorable York. This is where I'm going to. I'm going this way that there are two things in foundation. One is a business name, and two is a registered name. Okay? If it's a business name, you don't call it. That business name cannot run this kind of case.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, please. Let me just finish this my thought. I will leave you to speak. Sorry, don't be offended. If it's a business name, when you go to Google, you will not see it as a registered company. So if you are searching that name on Google, you will not see it because it's a business name, not a registered foundation or company. So if it's not on Google, it means it's not well registered. It's not registered for the purpose it's being used for. You can still ask anyone, they will still tell you what I'm saying. So if there are two ways, that's what I want to clear. That if it's a registered foundation, once you Google it, you will see it. But if it's a business name, you won't see it in Google. Then it shows that it's not qualified to play the role they want to use it for. Continue, sir.
Thank you very much. And you have, in your own way, sir, you have enlightened us and you have made us to understand certain things. But let me tell you this. Sorry, my errors. Good evening, everybody. I greet us all, and I I love learning from others and trying to get proper directive from each and everybody, irrespective of his societal status, your age, or what have you. Mr. Petkage, there is no need for us going into the technicalities of how foundation, charity, organization, association, how they work. You see, sir, it's like our tiffin honorables, our lawmakers, both in the federal and in the state, whenever they want to fraud us in trying to win one, to coin one contract or one project to themselves, they bring on registered company. So don't let us talk about their operation or whatever. Let us look at one, the motive, two, what they are pushing forward. I will start with this. You see, right from day one, you see, I might know York. At least I knew someone that we were best of friends in this justice for Mohbad. And we were moving together, not knowing that I was being played to understand, for him to understand and to become a sellout. You can work with somebody, you can be with somebody, you can decide to develop trust in somebody. That doesn't mean the person is sincere or honest with you. It is the side they want you to know that you will know. Right from day one, I and some other persons have questioned the intentions, the involvement, and we have been suspicious of engagement of Ada Foundation. You see, African TV and Ada Foundation knew each other right from when it started. This justice for Mohbad started. Bossman, Lady Ryan, Mr. Moses, Aries were all together in that Ada Foundation. Susie as well. They were all together in that Ada Foundation. They opened GoFundMe and opened 2 or 3 other accounts. And because Ada has been a blogger, he was quietly using her influence to get money and ask people for donations, which they donated. And at one point, the donation was unseen. Fine, $1 million out of over 5 million that was gathered in the GoFundMe that I know of. $1 million was given to Baba Mohbad, which I can tell you that man can account for it as we speak now. If anybody likes, put a call through to him to account for that 1 million. Despite the fact that the payment of that 1 million naira to Baba was dirty, unclean, and highly suspicious. But at that foundation, even before they opened it, do you know what? They opened that GoFundMe without the knowledge of anybody in Justice for Mohbad. It was when a fight broke up within them that we got to know that GoFundMe account was open, another 2 or 3 accounts were open, and money was going into all these accounts when a fight broke up among them. Lady Ryan, Bossman fell apart. Susie and Aries were on one side. Ada was pushing forward. And Ada was the only one, Ada was the one controlling the account without anybody's interference. These things were going on, and because Baba was not even interested in money, Baba was interested in justice. So he allowed them to just make sure, to the extent that they promised Baba that this money we are raising, this money we are collecting, we have people that will collect a lot of money. We are getting you Agbakoba. We are getting you Agbakoba. This man waited for Agbakoba for as long as when he decided that, look, I cannot wait forever for your Agbakoba. I have to take a step and take a decision. And let me also say this. Forget all the dramas they are acting. I said to 2 or 3 persons, and if they can hear my voice or they are under this, my voice, they can attest to it within themselves, not to come out to say it. That I said the next thing they will do is to deny Aries is a game plan. Because they know Aries is not a sellable product. Aries cannot tell anybody that I am here. He has been a suspect of evil in this Justice for Mohbad. So they try to heck her away from that permutation, and they begged Aries for her to keep quiet, not to talk that this is it. It is a game plan. They knew all they are doing. Please, Aries, nobody can separate Aries from Ada. Aries, Susan, and Ada, they are evil trinity. You know we have Holy Trinity. They are evil trinity. You cannot separate them. So let them whenever, look, when people come with different cards, even before they say it, we know, look, if I sit down, I know, I can tell you what they are coming up with in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I can tell you. It is a gift. It's not that anybody telling me anything or I was there. I play my play, I joke my joke, I dance my dance, I do my things. But I understand you even before you talk. You cannot separate them. Forget all Aries is not part of us. Even with this barrister, they have told themselves that look, people don't want to associate themselves with anything that has to do with Aries. So they need to single Aries out as a black sheep with serious appeal and serious persuasion. Don't mind them. It is a game. We know it. They have been failing. They will continue to fail until they accept and take and bow down for the grace that Baba Mohbad is enjoying. All these, they are rackets and racketeering that they are doing. Iriomode is a child's play. All of them. Let them gather in 100,000. If it will joke, more joke. Mama Wu, because I know it's a game of chess they are playing. And if you can read the next step they want to take, you will know how to counter it without stress. Without stress. But my only worry, my only concern, Yoruba people will say, Pansa ofura, pansa jano, aja ofura, aja jin, tolile oba fura, ule ako. Arifa is my brother. I can never bring him under the box. But I can caution him privately and publicly. Look, kò sẹ́ni tí mi lè caution no, because anybody is bound to make mistakes. Anybody is bound to take a step that might not. We can be too emotional, sentimental, or be too aggressive to take a step that doesn't worth it. And I want to say it without any iota of pride. I was called series of names. I was dragged. I was cautioned. I was insulted because I believed in something on my own and in a way that I bought into it, that look, let us reach out to Yamubad. I'm sorry to say it, but I will say it. I believed in it and I targeted it. I wanted to make a move towards that direction. But when people came together, they saw it as a no-no. I was receiving a lot of banters. I am not a perfect person. I took it upon myself and retract my step and turn, as in made a U-turn. I even made a post, which is there on my TikTok page, that henceforth, I'll keep quiet on Yamubad and I have nothing to do regarding that. Arifa, you have done a lot to this cause of justice for Mohbad. But I can say, in recent time, bro, you fuck up. I don't fuck up before. I was called to order. So I am seizing this opportunity. I'm using this opportunity to call you to order. You know, go telling us cock and bull story. You went to either Barrister Bankole or Barrister Smith or Sam Smith. It's not tenable. It's not tenable. Do you know, even Aries has dragged you severally, that she gave you money to go and see Bankole in his office. This is not 2 months, this is not 3 months. Even before the saga that you had. Gave you money, go and see them, talk to them, explain to them, listen to them. Because you are a fighter, because you are a soldier, because you are one of the strong army that we have in justice for Mohbad, you never went there. Because you knew, don't let me say you suspected, you knew that their intentions were not right. You knew. Aries said, and you know, the office is on the island now. Aries said he gave you money, she gave you money to go and see them. You refused. They've started this project on you for a long time. They've started it on you for a long time. But oh Fura, bro, no matter what, God can carry your body. Look, Don't allow your anticipation to mislead you into the wrong side. I said it somewhere this afternoon and I always repeat it. Ẹni tó dúró kó kíyèsára kó má bàa ṣubú. Bible sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. You that stand, be careful. I started justice for Mohbad. If care is not taken, wọ́n lè gbà mí sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kó jẹ́ lómi. Ó lè jẹ́ 1 month ló máa kù tá a máa fi gba justice, tá a máa fi gba glory. Kọ́lọ́nkàn máa wọn kan wá kó jẹ́ àwọn yẹn ló máa gbà. If I'm not careful, because I started it, will not give me. Wọ́n kàn máa sọ pé adé tí màá wọn kan rí ngbà kan o, but àwọn tó bá wà ń bẹ̀ nígbà tó ń gba justice, those are the people that will be celebrated. And whatever role that everyone plays will be accounted for, will be used as yardstick for reward and recognition. Arifa, I see no reason why you should go there. Anyway, that's me. I see no reason. Despite the fact that I might understand some personal undertone, which might have played some roles in taking some inglorious steps. But bro, it's never too late. It's never too late. Look, there is no amount of push you are going to push Smith and Bankole, because those people that are behind it are not doing it from their sincere mind. They are not doing it from their sincere mind. Arifa, when you were strongly committed to this, you could have gotten a lot of information from Baba and his legal team. But because we trusted them, we don't bother them. It's what you tell us that we are going to work on. We will not bother you. Why this, why that? What happened, why this, why that? But because they have tried to look at, why did you make yourself a weak vessel, a weak vessel, or our own weak points? They look at who to grab so that their erotic gospel can sell. So they now decide to, okay, Arifa, it's like this, it's like this. My brother, retract your step from that direction and come back home. It's an advice, so I'm not begging. I am not begging. I am not begging. So,
Mr. Guresi Noves, if you are talking like this, Arifa will be feeling it's too important. They are begging him.
No.
Let them leave him.
Sir, I am acknowledging him for what he has done, not for who he is.
Mr. Gracie, can you hold on, please? Let's hold on.
Okay, sir.
Hold on. Please, Naimoli, go ahead. Naimoli, go ahead.
For her.
Well, registering a company, they could hire a lawyer to register it on her behalf. It's just to scan the document for her to sign. That's not an issue in Nigeria though, but I don't know. As a charity registered in Nigeria, you are not to stay abroad. You need to come.
That's possible because I have done the same, so it's possible.
Adam, I say you should call Naimoli.
I don't dey call name only. I know they see him. I don't even go for DM. I don't try to tell him. I don't know if he dey lap PP or what in they do for now this night. Name only. Hi. I don't
Well,
dey call am.
Adama, did you register your foundation in Nigeria or
It's not in Nigeria.
well?
It's in my country. That's what I'm saying. It's possible. You can do it.
No, your
But
country
the only
laws.
the only thing we are talking about here is that it was registered on the 9th of October, because I have seen the date. Even though they refused to answer me, I have seen it.
Yes.
On the 9th of October, that was when it was registered. That's when Mohbad had buy. So which
Adam,
means
Adama, when you were
yes, yes.
asking when you are asking Ada the question, because I don't know whether it's your namesake or that ma is because you are you are more gallant woman. But anyway, let us ask her who are the board members.
She
Let
refused
us.
to answer. Let her answer first, because I asked her when was it from. They refused. They said I should go Google. Okay, now I asked you again. Eh? What are the how should I put this? The aims and objective. They say go Google.
Yeah.
Okay. Um
When was it
the
from?
the the other question sef, when I ask, don't they escape me? Oh, God. All the questions being asked to them, they are telling us I should go Google and Google it, which was so shameful for them. A very shameful act. They were afraid. It's like they were so ashamed to bring out their secret that the foundation was formed when Mohbad has died, because
And
they has already portrayed
did
it out.
did
The
they did
other
they
lady,
did they say did they give the account that is associated with that?
they did not give anything, and the other lady that was being the mouthpiece there, she was trying to portray as if the foundation has been existing for so many years, because she was saying, Ada, when we all bring out our ideas that we should have a foundation, Ada put out her own foundation at risk. Mommy,
See,
you have
that
this.
is that is
Okay.
what
Everyone
This
that
said,
is
everyone's
what
at
she has been telling
everyone's
everyone. I
at
yes,
was on
that
that
Ada
platform.
risks her
That's what she
we
has
can
been
foundation.
access we can
telling
access the information
everyone.
formally. Yes, we can access it. It's
because
just to
of
play
that
token
because of
as
that
to
way she
see.
was emphasizing that Ada
It's
risks her
just because of
foundation,
time. I would have done that.
because she was acting like that Ada risks her foundation, put her foundation for this justice and all. That's why I bring out those questions for the truth to be out. That's why I deliberately asked those questions. I have other questions to ask, but I deliberately asked those questions just for me to expose them indirectly that it's a lie. She did not risk any foundation. She formed the foundation when Mohbad has died, when we were asking justice for Mohbad. The only difference between her and African TV is because African TV, before creating the foundation, he first came out and started saying it, shouting about it. But for them, they formed it first. They did not shout about it, they formed it. And then put a GoFundMe, everything. They were collecting money there, and nobody knows about it. They make it to be looking like, people to be seeing it like the foundation have been there for a very long time. It's only trying to contribute in the justice for Mohbad. It's only trying to fight for justice. They created it secretly because Ada is a blogger, so they now use her own name. That let's put it like this so that nobody will know that this is what we did. They were busy collecting money on that foundation and nobody was asking them for accountability. Nobody
I
was
know.
asking them, what have you taken there? Nobody. Because the people just thought it has been formed for a very long time, for so many years.
Not because of that. It's because it wasn't Baba that created that account. All they wanted is just to hate on Baba. There was nothing. So if it was Baba that created that GoFundMe without anything, or created a foundation that is flying, they would have said, Baba, come and do accountability. Accountability is a must. You know how much Ada collected? all these people. Do you know how much they collected in that foundation name? Well, Arifa, so that you can come back to your senses. So, and for those Adairis and co, look, no matter what, I don't know the desperation that after you have stalled the inquest, you are now coming to TikTok to come and cajole or dress whatever you have done to deceive the people. It cannot work.
That's the thing I've been asking.
It cannot work. So it cannot work. You have already done your whatever. But what I'm suspecting, can I answer you?
Yes, sir, you can answer me, sir.
Okay, my own feeling is this. Probably they and their lawyers have gotten a knowledge of what the outcome of the High Court can be. And because they are desperate to be involved in that case, they want to force, lobby, or persuade themselves to now come and click into Baba's legal team so that they can. Because there is no reason for them. There is no reason for them to now just coming out to persuade or explain what is not known, or telling Arifa to go and visit Smith and Bankole, then come back to come and tell us that their intentions are good. What intentions?
In fact, that's the question I asked before you came. I said, the people that stopped the proceeding, that could not wait to hear from High Court, and you are telling us that those people intention are good. The same people filed the application at the High Court. Kí ló dé tó ń ṣe ní sùúrù kí High Court gbọ́ ẹjọ́ wọn? Kí ló dé tó ń sáré lọ?
A few days ago, ṣebí wọ́n lẹ́nu bebebe, wọ́n jó, wọ́n ṣe kíní. Why then the reverse action? Look, I even if we are 10 that is sincere in this justice for Mohbad, let me give you for example. Ọlọ́run ò kì í fọ̀pọ̀ èrò jagun. When God asked Gideon to go and fight battle, he packed a lot of armies, a lot of warriors, local, Oko 500,000, local. God now said, àwọn kan tó kó yìí ti pọ̀ jù, okay, I'll put you to test. Jẹ́ kí wọ́n lọ sódò. Ask all your warriors to start drinking water. Àwọn tí wọ́n bá fi ọwọ́ mu omi báyìí, they are disqualified. Ṣé láwọn tó wá gbé ẹnu sómi, àwọn yẹn ni wọ́n qualify. And at the end of the day, only 5,000 passed the test of God. And he won that battle and they came home victoriously. So Ọlọ́run ò kì í fọ̀pọ̀ èrò jagun. If all those that would drop, even if it is me, global kan láti drop, Ọlọ́run ò need me for this battle. You know? I know this is a battle of God. He will fight this justice. So we shouldn't be desperate, or we shouldn't be too open láti kàn kó tajà tẹran, because a lot of people in this, we should have gone further than this, but because I wò pé ẹ má jẹ́ ká lé wọn, ẹ má jẹ́ kán bínú, ẹ má jẹ́ kán ṣe kinní kan, so they are now gallivanting to be part of justice for Mohbad, whereas they are taking us backward. So Ọlọ́run ò fọ̀pọ̀ èrò jagun. Anyone that is not relevant, anyone that is abeg, ìṣòro bí ògbójú ọdẹ nínú gbóòórùn mọ̀lẹ́ni. If you drop, battle continue. They continue until the last man got that thing and went back home. So we shouldn't, anybody tí ó bá wa ṣe kì í ṣe tíkú kì í ṣe tàrùn. Abeg, go and face your normal or private life. We that are committed and we are sincere with this and we are ready to do it without fear or favor or without looking sideways. Let's continue. Ọlọ́run túbọ̀ máa tún agbára wa ṣe ní. Ọlọ́run ló ń lò wá, Ọlọ́run ò ní ìdí ọ̀pọ̀ èrò. So that's just it. All those people are just irrelevant. If the court decision admit them, they and if the court eventually knock them off the matter, it is their own cup of tea. Our own is, no matter who is there, no matter who is not there, let us focus on that justice. Ibi go yẹnìkẹjẹ kojú wa máa wà. We shouldn't be distracted by whatever. We shouldn't be distracted by anyone's failure. Oh, my brother, let's keep doing our good work. Let us rejuvenate our effort. Let us reintegrate ourselves into this battle. Kámọ àwa tá a jọ ń jàjà yìí, kámọ àwọn tí wọ́n sínú ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé distraction ni wọ́n. Let us bring ourselves together. A lot of them are they've lost relevance. Ká má máa fojú àná wòkú. We shouldn't be bàbá ti jí láàárọ̀, let us check on ourselves. Are you still going? Yes, I'm going. If we notice that someone is not going, don't drag anybody, don't force anybody to join. We keep the fight on. So
Thank you, Mr. Gressy. Let me quickly hear from One with God, and after One with God, we go to Mommy Riano. Tony Peperimpe, are you there? Tony Peperimpe, are you there? I don't soon. Tony Peperimpe. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, Mommy, One with God. Let's have him.
I think I met Toyin Peperimpe here. Let her talk, please.
Tony Peperimpe, are you there? How are you feeling
No,
now?
mommy, I carry on, ma. Remember, I drop a thing.
Okay, well, okay.
Bóyá ó ṣe ọmọ mi ńlá píópíó ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣe máa bèrè pé wà òkè
No,
ṣọ́ra yín ni.
already. Tony Peperimpe, are you?
Pẹ̀lẹ́ mo rò pé ó ti bẹ́tà ni. Pẹ̀lẹ́. Oh, thank you so much. First of all, I want to call Mommy G Babe because she got annoyed when I said they should not play that video at that particular time. She said it's full of sensation or what. No. We are still discussing one thing. And I wanted some people to say their opinions before they play the video so that it's not going to be divided. That's all why I said no for now. Let's listen to this. Then when we finish that one, then we can, just like York Daddy said, Goresi should hold on for a while, let them play it, which was the right time. People have talked. It was only me that have not said anything. Like everybody that was on Arifa's platform this afternoon, they will hear what I said. Really, I didn't know what brought up all those things. I was just coming out from the church and I turned off my phone and the first thing I saw was Arifa was online and I said, oh, let me just hear. And when I heard what he was saying, I came online. I will always, you guys should know me for that truth. I don't care. I don't fear anybody. The only person I fear in this world is God. And when I die, what is going to be my judgment? Those are the two things I cherish most in this world. I didn't know when Arifa went there, but when he came back, he texted me. And the first question I text back was why? Which I never get an answer to it because, excuse me, I was sick, I was having COVID. And since then, I've not really gotten back to him. And I felt so bad hearing all these things this afternoon. And that was why I jumped on him this afternoon. That anything we are doing is worth doing well. Today, I am with Baba Mohbad, fighting for Mohbad. If I have to leave, I must know the great reason I have to leave, and I must know that that reason is aware to all the justice for Mohbad, because me, I'll go talk am. Me, I know the fear. And after talking to him on the on his platform tonight, this afternoon, I went back to my bed. I was like, what is all this about? Is this thing making us to go back? Or are we going forward? Or what is really happening? I have to start calling all the people I need to call. And truly, I will tell you the truth, I wasn't happy with him at all. I was not. And I told him right there, because what even really brought me there when, what's her name? My darling sister, Queen of Energy said, or either Queen of Energy or Adama said, if they drag you, I go drag you. And I was like, oh wow. You see, I will want to say something like, Sister Arifa, I know I've said it. I'm not going to say nobody should be dragged. But I will say one thing. If we have a problem within us, I've said it yesterday, I think 2 days ago. If you have a problem within us, I'm not in any group with anybody, but you guys have been calling yourself, as you know, you guys should be able to call yourself, scold yourself, bajeli. When I say bajeli, bajeli. I remember the day they were talking something, Yokonibi, and Tony came up. Tony called that person immediately and he asked questions. Come, why has everybody gone? I'm not saying a lot of people. Okay, some people have dropped.
Yeah, some people drop.
Did they leave us and have a meeting? Me, I will leave here. Me, I'm a stubborn person. No.
Mommy, I'm here.
We can hear you, ma.
No, you. I have not. Many of them have. Okay.
Area, I know it's here.
Okay, I've seen Adama back.
Sorry, mommy, my network was disturbing. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you. I mean, I would just drop. Oh. You see, Agbaya ni your daddy, Agbaya. Ẹ wá fi mí sórí kíní ẹ wá sá lọ.
Mommy, go back there, like, Shema, worry, I work 100%.
Ẹ fẹ́ kí wọ́n pa mi. If they pa me, wetin you want me? Wetin you want? You see, I'm not saying what Arifa did. I said it right to him. It's wrong. And I called him later. After I have had 1+1 from my brain, and I've called some people that I needed to call, and I heard what they say, and I called him. Why exactly did you go? And he said because people are saying this, what's the name? CY was the one that ended the thing. CY, I mean, what they call it? It was this. I remember that day, just like someone said it on this platform. That day, it was his name? Yomi, that said it a day before that day that inquest was not going to hold down day. And I was like, Kini Mogbo. I called the people that I'm in their team that this is what I had, though. And immediately, the registrar was called upon. And it was due to one little mistake and this, that. So, where they are hearing all this stuff too, I would tell you, I don't really understand. I would still advise my son here. He have said it. He said he has a reason. He has reasons of asking them questions, and he asked them. But the one that they said happened today that Adama was saying really pissed me off. If Ada can say that, then Adeshola should be careful. He should be careful, because if anything happens to one of us, it happens to all of us. Me, I am not ready to lose anybody. He has been fighting a good fight. And if you look at it, it was one information, other information that led to that. I wouldn't want anything. And that's why I said, please, I don't want us to drag him for long, because I wouldn't want any trouble for him again. Because if you say we should keep on dragging this, we are washing our linen outside. If we can forgive some people who I know that we forgive, that, so, we should try and forgive him. But before I will say, let us do a final. Neimoli is here. Please, I want to listen to that video. Please. I will mute for now. Thank you.
All right. So I don't beat my power. Let me see. I don't know if it will go according to the list, because it's just in an archive. But this is one of the first videos. It was 4 videos that was sent to me. Let me start from.
Please, if it's going to cause a lot of problems to justice for Mohbad, I will say don't play it. Your daddy, sir.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm with you, man.
Have you listened to it, sir?
No, I've not heard it before.
Can you listen to it, please?
It was
Adama, have you
Mommy, I
listened to
requested
it?
for that video. I have not listened to it. I requested for it because Naimoli was saying Arifa was saying something wrong about Shitu, which I personally asked her if she has a video of it. Because for me, I know Arifa will not do something like that. So that's why I asked her, and she said she has a video. That's why she wants to play it.
Mommy Irianu came here to confirm now. All what Mommy Irianu said, even conversation, people heard it now. She confirmed it. It was that same night. It was before the 30th. So that's why I'm like,
Okay,
it
go
was what?
ahead, ma'am. Go ahead, honey.
I'm coming. Let me play it. Hold on. Oh, sorry, my speaker is off. So. Power on. Okay, hold on. Connected. Okay, let me first play the first one. I'm not sure if it is. Just listen, Sha, you hear the talk. It might not be accordingly, but then.
That's okay.
To protect each of their clients. So, to my view, in this case, let me be frank with everybody. Mohbad did not have lawyer. Nobody is representing Mohbad. Nobody is representing Mohbad. The legal team is representing Baba Mohbad, not Mohbad. And in as much, Mohbad did not have a legal representative. At the inquest, nobody is fighting for Mohbad.
Me, I'm hearing
Absolutely
this for
nobody
the
is
very
fighting for
first
Mohbad.
time. Me, I'm
Nobody is
hearing this
asking
for the
questions
first
regarding
time.
to
Really?
Mohbad.
No, I was
Me,
under
I'm
the
Nobody is
hearing this
asking
for the
impression.
first
questions.
time.
Please let us
This is
listen to this,
no. We
please.
don't. Maybe you should not listen more. This is enough.
Let's listen. Let's listen. Sister Ariano, let's listen, please.
Lemon, pause first. Pause.
Of
Let me
course, I
Molly,
beg.
let me
please.
think. I'm not
I'm the
thinking
one that
straight,
requested
please.
for it.
I
Pause,
was under
please.
it now. I was there that day.
It's not about request now, please. We have a whole lot of people that are listening to us, and we have to be very, very careful. We don't want something that will result into dragging him. I'm not thinking. Jeez.
Thank you, Young Daddy.
The first one is getting me really mad, and I don't
This
want us to go
is
this format. Please.
Calm down, calm down.
Calm down.
this
Okay,
is
you need to calm down. I beg that
Calm
day.
down, Young.
That day I was there. I get angry. I think 20 people if it was live that day that it was seeing all these things. I get angry. I need to come back because I use another account to go to
Yes,
to his
I
platform.
was there, but you know
Yeah.
some people caution
I get
himself.
angry. I come to 20 people. He was
Some
there.
people,
Him
who
to
is Baba
chief
Mohbad
is
fighting for?
muted, but he was
Baba
listening
Mohbad
to
fighting
him.
for?
He
Nemoli.
was listening to him that day too. He was the one that is begging me that I
Nemoli.
should not angry. Because
Yes,
I really get
I
angry
was
that day.
under the program that day.
That why will he be saying all
As he
this?
was saying it, some people cautioned him. And that is why yesterday when Nemoli want to play it, I say it's over talk. When you are talking and you talk too much, there's nothing you cannot say.
If not because Nemoli cannot play this show.
Naimoli.
He
It's
go to the
okay.
extent of saying
Naimoli, please. Naimoli, please. Can I have that video? I've
he
sent
go
you
to the
my
extent of
number.
saying when they ask questions from
Please
lawyers.
send that video to me. Everything,
He go to the
please.
extent of saying when they ask lawyers some question,
Young
the question
Daddy.
when it affects Baba, the lawyer will not answer the question.
Please.
Adeleleleyo.
Only have DM you. Send me those video, please.
Can you understand, Young Daddy?
I
Oh, yeah, me,
know.
ma.
Just send me the videos, please.
Ẹ má jẹ́ ká
It's like I'm
ìdí
even
wa
feeling
gbọ́dọ̀ wà
sleepy,
níta.
self
Ẹ
now.
jọ̀ọ́, ọ̀rọ̀ inú ilé lélẹ̀.
People that
Ẹ
are
jọ̀ọ́.
here, people that are not
Sorry,
here.
please. One minute,
Àwọn
please.
èèyàn tó
One
gbọ́
minute,
pọ̀
please.
Moli,
ọjọ́
can you
tó
hear
ń
me?
sọ people are many
Yeah, I
jẹ́
can
ọjọ́
hear
tó
you.
ń
One
ṣe.
minute, please.
Moli, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can
I
you
can hear
listen to
you.
me? Can you listen to me before your
I
1 minute?
am listening to you.
Okay, please. I will need to hear that thing. You need to send it to me.
Okay.
You need to send it to me. I'm not saying you should
All
play
right.
it. The first
No,
one
I'm
you
not
played, I'm
playing.
okay. We're okay for now. That first
Need
one
to
you
hear
give
it
us,
too.
boy, they chop that one till only God knows.
Yeah. Please send it to
Am I
me.
okay to say good night? Yeah, I'm pretty sleepy.
No, you don't have to. So that was why I was just saying that. Although after the inquest, I said it that after this 30th inquest, it came out and said something else. So which is okay.
Can you
But
send us everything,
I don't want to
please?
play. I'll send it to your daddy.
Are you sending them to me?
Please, Naimuli,
Mama, you get them.
send it to Mommy One with God. Send it to anybody that wants to get it.
Okay.
What I don't get
Someone
is
says it's on the blog on TikTok, safe. So maybe the person should mention the blog, safe.
No. Don't worry about that one.
We
Don't
want
forget
it
blog.
from you, not from
Send
any
it.
person.
We don't want
You
it
are
from
our
any
I'll
blog.
person,
forward
so we don't want it from
I'll
nobody.
forward
We don't want it from blog.
We want it from you,
And let me
please.
say this. The people that are typing in the comment section, don't cover, no cover. Nobody is covering anything.
yeah.
We just need to make some decision before we come out.
Please. We
Sorry.
call this team on a new York Daddy. We call ourselves Lega Team. Let us first of all listen to it, please. We plead with Hey Joe, let's listen to it.
Mommy,
We are not going to cover anything.
Okay, mommy, one with God.
Mommy, one
Mommy.
with God.
Mommy,
Mo
one
kàn fẹ́
with
Can I
God.
mi ò
just
sọ
say,
pé kó
okay, let's
play ẹ
forget
o.
about this one.
Mommy.
Can we talk about what happened
Mommy, one
yesterday
with
again?
God. Please, can you just listen to me, ma?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am not saying Honorable York with no disrespect or me were rude. Me, you can play. But I just want to say that we've played other voice notes, right? Which we've, and then this one we want
We
to
are
cover.
going to play it.
Yeah, we
We
are
are
not
going to
covering.
play it.
All right, then it's fine.
Okay, we are going to
But I
play
was
it.
No, it's all
there
right.
when
It's
they
all right.
played
I
it.
get it.
More than 120 people listened to the program. More than 120 people was there. I was there. So
There's nothing to cover, Abi. Mommy,
there's nothing
Honestly,
to cover.
nothing to
There's
cover.
nothing
Sure,
to
a
cover,
lot of
Abi.
people are there that
There's
day.
nothing to cover. 120 people because that day I was there
Uh,
and I
One
look at the number
Abi.
of people listening. So other people have listened to it.
Take on Yinsita.
Yes, please.
Okay, York
It's
Daddy, let's forget about this.
York,
Can we talk about what
everybody
happened
York,
yesterday again?
York,
York,
the
they're
Same
other,
complaining.
platform.
the
They're
other
complaining.
team,
They're complaining.
Naimoli.
the
York,
other
let them
team,
play it, please. Let them play it.
the other team already are
So that people
celebrating
will not say we
Arifa
are
that he has
covering
seen
up.
the
Let us
light.
play it.
So what is the thing that they are now
Oh yeah,
covering?
Naimoli,
Let
please
them
play.
play.
Let them play it.
Okay.
Name baby.
I'm here.
But not the plane.
Who am I not to obey my elders? In the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Everybody. Now your comments, now comments make people they pause. So.
Oh God.
Asking question to protect their clients. The truth be told. This is not to subject anybody to dragging. Not at all. Nobody is fighting for this boy at the inquest. Prime boy lawyer will protect Prime. That is what he's paid to do. Baba lawyers will protect Baba.
Wow.
That is what he's paid to do. Wumi's lawyer will protect Wumi. Darusha's lawyer is protecting Darusha. Adura's lawyer will protect Adura. If Mama Mohbad get lawyer, he will protect Mama Mohbad.
Naimoli.
Who is protecting more?
Naimoli.
Yes.
Let's be doing this
Yes.
shit together. Just pause a little bit. Pause.
Baba doesn't have a case.
Mommy Nisuru, I think he's trying to explain, give reasons to why he's trying to play. You understand? And I think Arifa is getting it wrong here. Baba's lawyer is not defending Baba. Baba never committed any crime. Baba never committed any crime. So
Yes.
it is wrong for you to sell that idea to innocent people thinking that Baba, them Sanshitu is defending Baba. No, it is wrong, my brother.
Baba has never committed any crime.
Baba did not go Lefi Prime Boy's lawyer, Fiwe Baba's lawyer. Prime Boy has a tag on him. Among the 5 suspects that was named by Nigerian Police Lagos chapter, Prime Boy name was there. Baba's lawyer is unraveling. They're asking what tie the boy. They are not defending Baba. That one you said, it is wrong. It is never acceptable. We will never gullibly believe that what you said.
1
And
million
I'm
percent.
telling you, my brother, what you've said that Baba's lawyer will defend Baba is coming from the pit of hell.
And I second it.
And this is wrong.
It's true.
How come did you lose it,
Baba
brother?
has no case.
How come did you lose it? Why would you say that? You of all people. Why would you say that?
The only case I think that was on the wall was the king. Was the king, and it has been cleared.
Mr.
Baba doesn't have a case. Mogbe.
Who is calling me? Someone is calling me.
If this is coming,
Ranger.
If this is come, and I want us to be very, very attentive as we're going. Let's try and listen, and we can only do what we can do. And I don't know which other side he woke up from the day he was saying this. And I'm not saying I'm disappointed. No, you understand, because we are all human. But bro, I must tell you the fact. Baba's lawyer is not defending Baba. Baba's lawyer is asking question to what Pai Mohbad. And I say this and I say it again. Is it that you just put your phone in the mouth of Sanshito and you don't listen to him intelligently? While he was saying what he was saying twice, different occasion in the inquest. This man up there, he has been saying it. His business is to unravel what tied this boy. I don't understand who is telling you that people came to defend Baba. So is it now you that you want to go and collect lawyer that will defend what's it called? That will defend Mohbad. Now, I think we really need to educate ourselves in this. It is because of the politics that is involved in this case. That's why the case is as if it is Baba Mohbad.
100%. Thank you, yo. That's it. That's it.
It's the politics that is normal in a sane society. Mohbad òkú ìjọba ni. Àwọn ìjọba ló máa unravel nǹkan tó pa.
Honorable.
Niam.
Let us listen now. Let us listen finish.
Ẹ má bínú.
Ẹ ṣáà notice pé tẹ bá ti ń play mo máa ń gbójú mi mo ẹyẹ ló máa ń fò lójú ẹ torí àwọn tó ń screen ẹkọ ẹ máa ń. Nèyí Moli Vanon de go.
Je ne parle français en mouvant. Please, Ben, I would. Okay.
But it's been exposed. Because Mohbad's lawyer will stand in the position of all these questions. When you took my client's body, did you people take him home direct? Or did you people take him to any hospital? Yeah, we took him home from the hospital. We are told that they gave you people a death certificate. Who received it? Or doctor's report? Who received it? Where did you people put it? Why don't you people use it as an evidence to keep my clients at the morgue? Why did you take him home? These are questions that will be directly coming from his own lawyer. But she lawyer will be say that they sue the lawyer to court. Corona inquest, they invite the lawyer to come and answer questions. Now you want question another person. So this is where I believe things is getting a bit mixed up. All those lawyers are extremely intelligent. They are doing their work diligently. But each and everybody is doing their work according to their parts. Everybody is doing their work according to their parts. My lawyer is to protect me. Your lawyer, expounder, is to protect you. Each and everybody's lawyer is to protect the person. to protect each of their clients. So to my
Okay, so sorry, that one started again. Let me go back to one of the other videos. Please hold on. This is another of the video. You know, I said it didn't go according to because of where I saved it. So there are two more after this one.
they will allow me to. So even though they are not going to answer the question, or they will not allow anybody to answer the question, if no lawyer asks, I will ask. You understand? My stance still remains the same. If the right question is not being asked, we can never get the right answers. To me, all the questions that was asked that day, I jotted every damn thing. Page 1, page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pages. I jotted both front and back. So if I am to count them, that is 14 different pages. All the questions that they asked that day, I have them with me. All the answers, I have them with me. None of them have asked this kind of question. They are only trying to ask questions based on their own client to be protected. This is my own view. I may be wrong. Nobody is asking question in the interest of the public. Everybody is asking question to protect their clients. Even when CY lawyers stood up to ask questions, is to protect CY. You understand? It is to protect CY. When Prime Boy lawyer is asking question, to protect Prime, he says, are you telling me you that you went to get money from a far distance, you are now the one who saw Prime fighting with Mo? You are the one who saw Prime fighting with Mo, and before you get there, Mo that is Prime that is even backing you ran away. How did he get to know that you are coming? He said, I shout that kilo shele, and immediately he heard my voice, he ran away. A very good point. And no lawyer could ask any question to tighten that particular area. Like, have you and Prime ever had a physical battle encounter that can make Prime to run away for you?
Exactly.
If you have already have any kind of encounter that maybe you injured Prime, he may be scared. But if there's nothing of such, what is the major reason why would Prime run away from you?
It even shows that I did not witness anything that happened between Prime and Mo.
They will allow me to. So, even though they are not going to answer the question, or they will not allow anybody to answer the question.
So the thing is going back to the. Let me play the remaining scene now. There's another one. Sorry, please. I'm playing another one. I'm not being. Sorry. It's coming up, it's buffering. Oh.
A lawyer that Mohbad is not having lawyer. So the family, the Baba Mohbad as is the one representing the family, and that is the lawyer for Mohbad. They need to let him understand that. I think the problem is, when you are not some people, they don't really understand how law works. So they just sell anything to them and they just take it like that. I believe that I think there was a time he said that he will have to go
and ask questions from these people. I believe that it has been there, and this is all the stupid and lies and everything
Narrative they give to him.
narratives, And meanwhile, it's not it's not a law person, it's just a layman, it's just something.
Sorry, let me interject you, please. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Let me interject you.
Yes,
and I think at this junction, we don't have to give excuse for anybody's shenanigan.
I'm not excusing. I'm not
Hold on,
supporting
hold on,
you.
hold on,
No,
please. Hold
I'm not
on.
saying I'm not excuse for where.
Hold on. And this is where I'm going to. For Arifa, wherever he went to, on Lomo Bitolo, to come back and saying Mohbad doesn't have a lawyer. Somebody that seems to be very intelligent coming out to say that. For me, I keep saying it. And that's the question I ask Abinishu. I always ask why. If today I wake up and I decide to go to Aries, they must question me why. What is the motive? 100%. How can you just wake up? Bankole has me interview fún wọn. Why? Why? Now you came back from there and we are hearing this. Haba now. Like what you people have rightly said. Now we want to, I even want to agree with him that Mohbad doesn't have lawyer. So, bí a ọ̀la ibi tá a bá ti rí, èmi ò béèrè lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ fa. Pé táwa ni lọ́yà Mohbad tá la fẹ́ gbà fún Mohbad báyìí.
Honorable, we are not àwa kọ́ la fẹ́ gba lọ́yà fún Mohbad o. Arifa ló máa gba lọ́yà Mohbad. Arifa ló fẹ́ gba lọ́yà fún Mohbad.
Our public ma contribute.
Our public go.
And the most important thing, and the most annoying thing, when these people are asking for accountability here and there, none of them ever ask Ada Universe to get money. Never ask Ada Universe for accountability. None of you has the balls to ask them for the accountability.
Mommy Reanu ẹjọ́ ká tó máa tún lọ bí accountability. Honorable York Daddy.
Naam.
Honorable York Dada.
Naam.
I want to say we public already get a lawyer for Mohbad family through Joseph Aloba.
That's
if
right.
Arifa come out and say because BNS told him that Mohbad did not have lawyer, Arifa will be the one to get the lawyer from his pocket, and then he will go and take the people to mortuary and collect their brief from Mohbad. When someone tells you something that you don't understand, yes, when someone talks to you and you don't understand their grammar, and maybe they cannot come down to your level of English, you look for someone and go and ask questions. You look for, at least, we started school from someone teaching up from primary school, then secondary school, and then university. They told us it's lecturing, and there's difference between when you are being lectured and when you are being, in a classroom with a primary school or secondary school teacher. So where I'm going is, if Arifa did not understand when they told him that Mohbad did not have lawyer, and he believed it and come on TikTok to disgrace himself, then what I would say is, if he's getting a lawyer for Mohbad, and then he will be the one to fund it. Public are not interested, especially èmi tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. I am not, because Mohbad ti ní lawyer. Ẹni tó represent Mohbad, state lawyer wà ńbẹ̀, lawyer Mohbad ni. Baba Shitu wà ńbẹ̀, lawyer Mohbad ni. Àwọn wọ̀nyẹn méjì yẹn, àwọn wọ̀nyẹn lawyer Mohbad ni. Tí Arifa bá wá rò pé wọ́n tún need another lawyer tó máa jẹ́ kẹta, táwọn yẹn á wá dúró pò gangan ló fẹ́ lọ gba brief lọ́wọ́ Mohbad, kàn mú lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì kó lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ Mohbad kó gba brief ẹ̀. Báwo la ṣe máa sọ pé public kọ́ public ni? This is where And sometimes back on well, me thank God my faith is not in anybody. I just thank God and I'm not disappointed in anybody. Once you come, because in my head already I've told myself anybody that is tired will come down, another person will replace you. If Arifa come down today and join whatever he's trying to join, another person will replace him. We still move ahead and be looking for this justice. Who kill Mohbad? If Arifa will not be straightforward, like you are not loyal to what you believe again, or what you have heard from Baba did not convince you enough, no problem, go and get lawyer for Mohbad and stand by that lawyer. And
But
we are
Regina,
standing by
the most
Baba.
annoying thing is these people, they already rob Baba, know the in and out, ask questions, know everything going on. And what they know now, the enemy now knows. I mean, what is this?
That's why Timoshe Sokiniko one day I said it's not everything that Baba knows that Baba will come and see on TikTok. If they want to die, let them go and die. I've said this long time and I keep saying it. You don't expect him to tell you that this is what people in the house have told me. There are things one kini kan lagba ma nje tele ikun. You cannot force him to tell you some things. No matter how you tried. Nísìnyí Ọlọ́run fi ojú ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá wọn bàbá, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fi ojú ọ̀tá bàbá wọn bàbá. People don't know that this man ìgbà kan ni òmò bí TikTok kì í ṣe operate. Ó ti ń wálẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan, ó ti ń gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bú òun, kò jẹ́ kó wá jíṣẹ́ fún òun lé mọ́. People are tagging him. People are calling him to come and listen to him for himself. So anybody tó bá ń push ẹ̀, tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí, tó bá ń insult ẹ̀, tó bá ń drag ẹ̀, continue. Àwa kọ́ ló máa lọ sọ fún lé pé bàbá alágbájá ń drag ẹ̀. Arifa tó finú tọ́ ti lọ, ó níwọ̀ ni lọ́ọ̀yà ń defend bóyá bàbá dẹ̀ lóyún. Ó wà nílé bóyá bàbá di spirit lọ́gọ́ tí Mohbad kú. A lè sọ because sometimes abáàlẹ̀ ìta rò bóyá lọ́gbọ́n táwa bá nídìí àgọ̀.
Today interview, I was asking myself, what is the whole motive of today's interview with this so-called Ada lady? What what are they trying to convince us for? That we should allow Smith to come in.
Arifa already go to their office because I was there and I left TikTok for more than 4 hours because I don't want to listen.
Arifa tó já tètè mọ bí tí wọ́n ń lọ. Let's thank so at least that one, you know.
Ó ti lọ bẹ̀ lẹ́yìn kó tó di pé ó gbé woman yẹn wá.
Of course, that's the agreement.
Now, gbà tó gbé woman yẹn wá, tí woman yẹn sọ pé ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Google bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ because mi ò lè listen sáwọn nǹkan tó obìnrin yẹn sọ kò make sense to me. Arifa tó mú wọn wá tó dẹ̀ kó àwọn èèyàn sókè. Why not tell the woman you can't talk to my panelists like this?
And that is where I came in. Like, since when now?
You are supposed to tell the woman these are people, even though you want to come and join justice, these are people that will support you. You have to tell them your mission. You have to tell them what you have to give them the correct answer. Why can't Arifa said it? But Arifa was there, rubbing his shin, on jury, on shake head there. Ó ti mọ bí tó ń lọ. Nobody is trying to pin any debt on Prime Boy. I've said this severally. Nigerians, once something is given to them, wọ́n máa ń ṣe bí wàá sí yẹ pé kìnìyàn ò ní tán. As èmi mo máa ń sọ ni mo ní, let Prime Boy go back to his job. Ó ṣáà níṣẹ́ kan tó ń ṣe kí Mohbad tó kú. Wọ́n kó sínú wọn tí mọ́lé wọn dẹ̀ sọ ṣẹ́kẹ́ṣẹkẹ̀ mọ́ lọ́wọ́. Lọ́ máa ṣiṣẹ́ wọn aṣáàjẹun. Tó bá nídìí ẹ lọ́jọ́ tó bá ti nídìí ẹ wọ́n máa pè é. Not to come on this place and be doing like àwọn kan jẹ ẹni kankan. No. Tẹ́ bá ti rí pé nǹkan ò lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́. Instead kẹ́ jókòó kẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín pé okay, where am I missing it? What did I do wrong? How can I correct myself? Then mama when say mama shift blame láyé yín sí bàbá ní gbogbo ìdọ̀tí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ara bàbá lẹ máa jù sí ara ẹ̀ ló gbàdọ̀tí. And at the end of the day tẹ́ bá rí pé ẹ tún ti miss ẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé ibi kan tún wá ń ṣe everybody want to crucify bàbá tẹ́ bá tún ti miss ọ̀nà ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá náà lẹ máa tún gbà padà á tún gbà yín á sọ pé ọmọ mi ní gbogbo yín á tún gbà yín padà because gbogbo nǹkan tá a rí máa ń sọ yìí to be kind it could make sense. Kí ni nǹkan tó ń wá kiri tó bá fẹ́ mọ̀ pé ò ṣe justice mọ́ go and do what you like to do go and do it. Èmi àwọn èèyàn ló máa ń sọ pé kànìkà pọ̀ tá a bá ṣèṣe débi tá a lọ ńkọ́ àtẹni tó máa fà wá sẹ́yìn káàkú jẹ́ nìyẹn lẹ̀ Arifa ò bá lè ṣe justice mọ́. Good, kó lọ jòkó kó ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn bí Anes tó fẹ́ bá ṣiṣẹ́. Tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òun sì fẹ́ ṣe your justice, kó come straight.
At this point, who is going to trust him anymore?
He sold it already. Nobody at this because if he's supposed to be somewhere now trying to understand his mistake, but I don't think he realized that. So it will be very difficult for anyone to. Probably he's preparing to join some set of people, I think.
Wow. Tó bá fẹ́ join àwọn set of people,
we see today.
kó wá drag àwọn èèyàn kan down to join some set of people. You don't have to bring Baba and say the truth have to be told. This is not that I'm setting someone for dragging.
It's just an insult on that man.
Ó sọ òyìnbó méjì tí mo sọ yìí, àbí kò sọ? Tó bá fẹ́ lọ, go. Jẹ́ ká tiẹ̀ pàtẹ́wọ́ fún ẹ pé you have tried. Ọdún kan ó ṣe kékeré náà, ó tún lọ sí prison for 3 or 4 months. A máa pàtẹ́wọ́ fún ẹ pé o ti try. Tún lọ try àwọn nǹkan míì wò ní other side tó fẹ́ lọ. But there was one day tí mo máa ń sọ, ọjọ́ yẹn ni pé a máa gba justice, kéèsì Mohbad á tán, everybody á wá ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe.
And I was on Westo page last night when somebody was testing on the comment section. Arifa ti gbàbọ̀dẹ̀, Arifa ti compromise. Go and hear Arifa from Yokem. Arifa is with Yokem now. Westo play Arifa. I was like, what is this? So Westo now pay attention to that, and he read everything that person, Tosan or whatever the name it was. He now read everything out and said, what are you talking about? I'm going to put a call through to Arifa. So he did put a call through, but we didn't know what he was saying. And I just slept off from there.
Mommy Rianu, can I just say something before I just come down from this place? One, if like what this person I say, Jokem has initiated Arifa. If you want to go to Jokem, go to Jokem in peace. You don't have to begin to talk down on Baba before you join Jokem. This is why we are causing or talking about SLA today. Go and do what you want to do. That's why you are an adult. If you are tired of staying with Baba or what Baba is doing, you don't like it, you want to join another group to seek justice, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't bring down Baba. Don't drag him. Don't insult him. Don't say what is untrue about him. And if you people are coming together to get a public lawyer, so be it. Go and get at least be honest. They are in court. They bring stay of proceeding, and then today or tomorrow, stay of proceeding will go off. We know where we are going. If it's be honest, I want to work for them. Let's work for them. My problem is you coming out on this social media and begin to drag that man. And you know you are dragging this man. You are still saying that English. That it's not that I bring this someone here for dragging. What are you insinuate? What do you mean? What are you doing? What do you mean if you are not bringing that Baba house for dragging? You are already doing something and you are telling us you are doing it with one hand. You are telling us in the other hand you are not doing what you are doing. No. I'm not against Arifa. If Arifa want to go to anywhere to seek justice, you can go. But don't drag Baba.
May use this English. Could it be because of the court case? Please, this is not the time of laughing, honestly. Could it be because of the case?
Mommy,
easy
Mommy, even though, Terry, nǹkan tí ò bá ti tó nǹkan èèyàn ò kì í sọ di nǹkan. Tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé torí court case tó ní ló ṣe fẹ́ lọ, you don't have to still drag Baba now. Go and save your head. If what you will do, you know what to do to save your head from the court case, go ahead and do it. Don't drag Baba. Don't come and drag that man. That's what I'm saying. All what you are saying is not true. All what you are saying is not true. And you are saying you are not bringing Baba for dragging. You are just saying the truth. And there's no truth in what you are saying. Anyway, you see, everybody is free. There was a time I was on music platform. When I feel uncomfortable in that place, I left. and I block every action from there. I don't want to know. Then Mommy Jokem start their own platform. I went there. When I'm not comfortable with what they are doing there, I left. My belief is my belief. It's the only thing I want to tell. My brain is so I mean, it's difficult for you to change what I believe. I'm not that type of person that want to follow crowd. Because I don't have it in my mind that I want Baba to fall. So it's not easy for you to come and change what I don't have in my mind. So to me, if anybody wants to go, when I was leaving Mommy Jokem platform, I did not insult her. I didn't do anything. I just walk away. When I'm scrolling and I'm seeing what I don't want to see, I know there's block button, there's withdraw button. There, I put it on, and I'm on my own. So if anybody want to join them, you don't have. I did not bring Mom Jokem down. I have not talked bad about her anyway. I just know that she's doing what she believes, and I'm doing what I believe. So what Arifa did is that, Arifa, if you want to join anybody, don't drag Baba. Don't talk down on him. Do what you believe, but don't drag Joseph Aloba. Don't let it look like Joseph Aloba. What they are saying about him is true. Because people will want to believe what you say because you are close to him at one point.
Of course.
So don't bring that here.
Ènìyàn ló burú jù o.
Mommy, ẹ káalẹ́ o.
Okay.
Yes, ma. Sẹ́rí, nǹkan tí mi kàn rí níbi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé àdúrà tí a máa ń ṣe tí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àdúrà táwa Yorùbá máa ń ṣe jù bóyá Muslim àbí Christian. Àdúrà yẹn àwọn ẹlòmíì ò kí ń kà kún, but àdúrà tó ṣe pàtàkì nígbésí ayé ẹ̀dá at any stage ni. Àdúrà yẹn ni pé Ọlọ́run máa ṣì wá lọ́nà. Sẹ́rí, tí Ọlọ́run bá ṣì ẹ̀dá lọ́nà, tẹ́dá bá fi ogún ọdún ṣiṣẹ́, wàláhì láàrin 1 minute, láàrin kìtì ẹ̀rọ máa ń pèlè seconds, ó máa dànù. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Arifa lọ́wọ́ lójú tèmi lélẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n àdúrà náà látún máa gbà fún pé k'Ọlọ́run má jò pẹ́ tójú ró fi là tọ́lọ́run fi máa dá padà. Because nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n máa ṣe lé ni pé mo ro gbogbo nǹkan tí ó ti go through níbi justice for Mohbad. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí bóyá mọ̀mí rẹ̀ àánú ló sọ nísìn tí York Daddy fi play tó fi rẹ́rìn, kò í sí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rín ara àtọ̀. Sẹ́rí tí ẹ̀dá bá ní ṣòro, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká ní ṣòro tí ó ju ẹ̀mí wa lọ. Ẹnìkan sọ níbi comment section pé bóyá Arifa need owó tó máa fi settle lawyer ni. Ìfúngan tó bá jẹ́ yẹn náà ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọ̀nà tí èèyàn máa ń gbé gbà tí èèyàn ò fi ní ṣìṣe, tí èèyàn ò fi ní padà blame ara rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ iwájú, ó wà pé ok, mo need nǹkan báyìí. Eléyìí lè jọ bí àwàdà. Ẹni tí ò wúlò gan-an níbi justice for Mohbad àwọn èèyàn ti dáwó fún. Lára wọn ni ìyá Mohbad, sì báwọn èèyàn dáwó fún. Kò sì wúlò fún kankan nínú tá à ń ṣe yìí. So kò ṣe Arifa ló máa jáde ló máa sọ fún àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan pé mo ń fèsì challenges tó báyìí o, tí àwọn èèyàn ní help ẹ̀ náà. But kókó ni pé Ọlọ́run máa ṣì wá lọ́nà, because nínú gbogbo àwa tá à ń jà fún justice yìí, mo máa ń sọ kíní kan. Sẹ́rí ẹ̀dá tó bá ti rí ìdíwé bí Aries ti ń ṣe, tó bá sì ní irú Aries yẹn ló ń fẹ́ máa lọ bá sọ̀rọ̀, ẹranko èèyàn ló lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Aries ń sọ bóyá níjọ́ yẹn mo wà ní live, bóyá live York Daddy náà ni àbí live Tóyìn, níbi tí Aries ti ń sọ fún ẹranko ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ kan pé àbí nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń sọ ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nípa bàbá ni, pé bóyá bàbá ń bá ọmọ ẹ̀ sùn. Wọ́n á wò pé nílé ayé tí ẹ̀dá bá lọ́pọlọ tó jókòó tó ronú dáadáa, kò gbọ́dọ̀ sí níbi èèyàn, ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ẹlẹ́yìn aláwọ̀ ara, báwo ni wọ́n ti máa ń sọ, tó sì ní ọpọlọ tó ń rò kó wá dúró bí tẹ́lẹ̀ ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ bóyá ó ń lísìn sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ni o àbí ó fi ẹnu sí i. So àdúrà tèmi gbà ni pé gbogbo nǹkan kí nǹkan tó bá wà lọ́kàn Arifa àwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ owó ní gbòǹgbò ẹ̀sẹ̀ ń tòótọ́ o because Arifa dẹ̀ sọ ẹ má sọ pé ó ṣe mistake. Arifa ti wà níbi justice yìí ó ti pẹ́ kò dẹ̀ sí any action tí Arifa bá take lónìí ó take ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ alẹ́ ọ̀kan rẹ̀ ni kò sẹ́ni kankan tó convince ẹ̀. So tó bá jẹ́ pé tọrọ ọ̀nà olówó dé náà ló jẹ́ kárífà fẹ́ ṣìṣe torí ẹmọ́jà tán àṣìṣe tó ń bá ewúrẹ́ tó fi ń gun ya ẹ̀ òun ló fẹ́ bá Arifa yìí ọlọ́wà ń jẹ́ kó bá délẹ̀ torí pé kí ni tó bá bá délẹ̀ ló bá ń bá lọ bó ṣe wà gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣe lẹ́yìn ó ti fọwọ́ ara rẹ̀ dáná rẹ̀ dì tó bá padà wá nísìn àwọn kan ò ní trust ẹ̀ but àwọn kan máa understand ẹ̀ pé ó fẹ́ ṣìṣe ni Ọlọ́run sì tún padà dá padà. So àdúrà tèmi ó gbà fún ni pé kì í ṣe torí etí ẹ̀ gangan nìkan because gbogbo àìyẹn lára ni wá mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí ìyàwó rẹ̀ go through nígbà tó fi lọ ibi tó lọ òun gangan ó mọ pain tó ń feel níbi tó lọ yẹn because kò sí nǹkan gbogbo nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ ṣe kò rí ṣe ní táìmù tó wù.
sáré ṣe ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ibi tó lọ kọ́ ló ní kó wá máa dráàgì bàbá.
Mọ́mí
ó ń ṣe ibi tó lọ ló ní kó dráàgì bàbá sà.
Mọ́mí ẹ try láti understand mi nǹkan tí mò ń ẹni sùúrù nǹkan tí mò ń sọ fún yín ni pé Arifa fẹ́ ṣìnà ni kọ́lọ̀ máa jẹ́ kó ṣìnà ẹ̀ délẹ̀ nǹkan tí mi ń sọ nìyẹn mi níbi tó lọ ló jẹ́ kó máa drag bàbá nǹkan tí mi ń sọ ni pé àti ibi tó lọ àti gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó ti ṣiṣẹ́ yìí oko parun tó ń lọ yìí ó fẹ́ da gbogbo ẹnu láàrin ìṣẹ́jú kan kọ́lọ̀ máa mọ̀ jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tí mi ń try láti sọ nìyẹn kò sí ẹni tó lè máa drag bàbá ń ṣe tí máa support náà kò possible bọ̀ oko àdúrà lèmi ń gbà fún pé oko ìparun tó rawọ́ lè yìí kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ kó pẹ́ tó máa fi yé kó sì padà nǹkan tèmi kàn ní tí mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. Honorable York Daddy, every panelist, people in the comment section. I don't know if it's my turn to talk. I just think that I should just try. Please, is anybody before me before I continue speaking?
It's not your turn to talk. It's not your turn to talk.
All right. I have to stay back. Thank you very much.
Yeah, please make your submission.
Please, let me just say something before I go.
Okay.
At this point in time, I will tell everybody the truth, and everybody knows me. I'm having a headache. I'm heartbroken. I have to use some medication this night to recuperate. I just want us to just relax. I will get to the end of this and I will come back to say it here. Thank you. Barrister Olaide Naimoli.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, I will get in touch with you tonight.
Okay. Mommy, you don't need to beg, no need to just am I lo Gen Z language? Chillax.
I can't have maintain Steve, mommy. Now why no one said anything?
Yes.
Mommy Lone Ranger, are you talking to me, ma?
Maintain Steve.
Monica, take care easy. Any to ba bole. I love everybody, but when they throw a stone, emi o fi stone build, mo fi fruit to build. Please, ma. I am not with my senses right now, and I can throw mountain, not even stone, right now. It's all right, ma. But I understand nǹkan tí mi sọ fún yín.
Please.
Mo ní kẹ́ ẹ ní sùúrù pé kẹ́ ẹ take it easy pé ẹni tó bá bọ́lẹ̀ not you ẹni tó bá
It's not you.
bọ́lẹ̀
Ẹ̀kọ́ Bari.
ẹlòmíì
Wọ́n mí pé
ẹlòmíì
Just
máa
máa
talking
fẹ́
rí
generally.
bọ́lẹ̀ mọ́ mi one
I'm
with
not
God.
talking to you.
What she's trying to say pé téèyàn kan ò bá ṣe mọ́ ẹlòmíì á take a place ibẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, that's nǹkan tí kò
Yeah,
dẹ̀ ń
that's
ṣe
what she meant. Not you pé ẹ fẹ́ bọ́lẹ̀ mà, not you.
That's okay.
bọ́lẹ̀ lágbára
I'm
wa.
really broken hearted.
Gbogbo wa.
Barrister Olaide understands me better than anybody on this platform. He knows what I've told him. Abi Beko, Barrister.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
It is well with you, ma. Èmi gan ò jẹ dinner lálẹ́, ẹ ṣàjẹ́ ń lọ sùn báyìí torí mo ti yó.
No, nobody is
But
going to sleep. Oh, Nana, ask
you are
for video.
you are
Mommy, one
you
with
need to
God,
gel.
come back
Ilé
up.
àánú ẹ̀jẹ̀ dínà o.
Nobody is
You are
going
me. I'm not
anywhere.
even since
Ẹ̀jẹ̀
last week.
dínà o.
I told you now.
Everybody must be here. I say I no wan play. When I say play, I say no. I talk and
Lẹ́yìn
say
mọ́lì.
as I dey
Me, I no gree say make you play o because
Are
I
you
know
going?
this
Are you
is
going
what
to
will
play
happen
record
at the
of
end
me?
of the day.
Moli, I mean, I talk say make you play because I don't hear am and e no do me anything. You know why?
yes, no.
I don't put my 100% trust in anybody. I just know that me, I am who I am. I'm following this justice, no matter how long. So,
Mami
if
Loretta.
Arifa say you wan drag Baba, na that one I go stand. Make you no drag
No,
Baba, make
Mami
you go where you
Loretta. The
wan
thing
go.
that is
Yes,
this.
ma'am.
The day he played that thing, the day he made that thing, a lot of people did not really add one and two together. Some of them just listened for listening sake. Some listened because they love him speak. So
I
at that moment they were
left because
listening.
I was able to put one thing. I just say Arifa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, kí ló dé, and I left. Me, I was there. Oh. The only thing is I
Me,
don't
I
know how
was
to
there, so I
screenshot.
got the video. But
I don't know
I
how
just
to
feel that people were
screenshot.
not adding. But what me I can just say in summary of what I was saying, and that's why Adama said I should play it. I said when I heard it, and I went to check the date. The date that video was sent to me was on the 28th of September, 2 days before Sanshitu. Before Sanshitu was served, or 2 days, but I don't make me no turn on a belly. Sorry, Sanshitu came to the inquest on the 30th and said he got stay of order. And in my head, when I first saw that video, I was like, this is like discrediting Sanshitu. Like, they want to bring in a lawyer and all that. I will not lie to you. I was just irritated. I didn't even finish listening. Do you know it was today that I listened proper? I didn't even immediately I was already talking to the person. I said, no, this person is yarning nonsense. If you want to go out, go out. Don't discredit another lawyer to bring in another person. I feel it's trying to speak for public lawyer because there's that narration that they want to bring in a public lawyer. So I've already started calculating me. I don't over calculate. So that's why I now went to inquest on the 30th that let me go and listen to this man by myself. You understand? So when I went in the morning and I listened to the same Sanshitu, I was like, whoa, is this the man that they are discrediting? That even magistrates begged like 3 times. I can't look, say, if to say I don't go inquest, sure they go talk the same thing where I talk. Because who knows? I don't know. So I wanted to screen record again after I said, well, Mommy Rich was like, Jamalo, we're not happy with that stuff. I said, before they were twisting that, he said, don't worry, we'll see and debunk whatever. And that's why I left. But he now made a live stream again talking about how the show went, as in the inquest went. That's why I made that statement that after the inquest, his voice changed again a bit about Sanshitu. And that's why I didn't want to play it. But adding today's own to it, the drama for today, him saying that, from the statement when they were even advising him, he was watching or talking to somebody over the phone, acting nonchalant. I was like, And as I even typed it, I said, you they listening? So even Queen of Energy had to say, come, are you listening? If I find out that you are doing this thing, I will follow people and drag you. Before Mommy One with God spoke to him. But to be honest with you, when someone is an adult, as Mommy Rihanna said, is an adult, you can't force an adult to do what they don't want to do. They do what they want to do. It's his choice. But my own is, do not discredit one person for another person. Do your thing. The crowd is wide. The sky is wide for everyone. I said it earlier. You see Emirates, you see British Airline. British Airline has so many aircrafts under them. They fly. You can have your own umbrella and you have your people, according to the address. She said, our own public. She's not part of the public. And I asked the question. I don't know why she ended and ran away. Now, two things. Oh, I showed her these accounts. How come you have so many GoFundMe? You have accounts with your name on Facebook, and is every of Mobat's posts, virtually almost every of Mobat's posts, that she puts that account number in. And another thing is, this definitely should be getting credits for it. And another thing, I played one record where a public lawyer, a lawyer said it. He said he is standing for the public, and he's from the Nigerian Bar Association. I played it, and I'm sure she heard it very well. You know, they heard and saw the whole thing because one of them was in the comment section, and they jacked me, Mokoton Jafu. And even Arifa he had a deep breath like her. He was shocked. He didn't expect what he was saying. And they asked a question. And when they even asked Arifa was like, he doesn't know. Chebi, they said they should go on Google. And I typed it there. I was like, I don't understand. How can you not have a background of people you're coming to defend in the public? It can't be me. I'm sorry. Ada, you cannot even market me. Tori Oma fail. I'll first go make an inquiry about you. I'm that kind of a person. Like, I want to not true. If I want to apply for a job, I think people should learn this. When you want to go apply for a job, I will make a research about you. I will Google about your office, the kind of beds or this thing, so that I can defend myself when I'm speaking. So you don't just come to the public, talk about a project or some set of people. You're speaking for them, and at the end of the day, you have no knowledge about them. All you have to say is she's been able to make us understand that Iris and her are not working. Who says? And that's why I asked, how come Aries and Co, the same period when you set your camera, how come them Aries knew that the inquest was not going to hold on the 30th? They've been carrying the rumor and they've been pushing the narrative of B and S bullshit to our faces. That's Benson and whatever they call, what's that guy's name, Bankole and Smith. They've been pushing them to the public since. So all these things, we've seen this game, we've seen the game coming before you set cameras today, and you now put them up. How did you even have their number? What are you trying to make us understand? Then Lagata, if you can hear me, sometimes you must not associate yourself with things. I don't understand where you were saying, I would like to speak to them on my own. What are you speaking? Killer and so. You said the problem with a lot of people. Don't take it personal. This is general now. This is general. There's something about people, right? When you don't there is something about people in general. There is something our parents then in those days used to say, toju bole. A lot of people are doing that. What is none of your business? Don't go there. Mind your business. Mind what pays you. Mind what saves you from explaining. All this explanation kakiri is not like that. I meant it this way. You're a kurombe. That's toju bole. Because when they drag you up, Benny will follow and drag you. It's about time people know their stand and where they belong. Nobody is pushing you away now. Now choose to carry on yourself, come out from the box to drag Baba Mubad and drag the legal team and discredit them. You chose to do that, and it's your choice to go anywhere you want to go to, but do not discredit people. Market your markets. Must Baba people work with you people? That's the thing. Must Baba work with you guys? Go and do your own. She won't efficient. People say Baba is not seeking justice. He's seeking justice for himself. Abi, since Baba now is Mohbad, he's seeking justice for Efi Babale, Efi legal team. Do your own. Stop trying to manipulate people to follow your crowd. Your crowd is not crowding. He's smelling. He's hooding fraud and desperation. That's all I see. So that's the thing. When people are so desperate in order to scam, that's what they see. I don't know what a whole Omonile lawyer is looking for in a criminal case. Anyway, may I muse because I have gaps it. So please, wisdom is profitable. Thank you very much, everyone.
On this note, everybody, now good night, oh.
Thank you very much,
Pastor Musu
Iriano.
for you. God bless
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Èmi tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ wá oògùn gan lò báyìí gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn ṣe mí ni kàtà tún jáde sí mi nímú gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn ṣe mí
The
ṣá.
people come here, Honorable York Daddy. Nothing
Kí ló
they do anybody. We dey
gbogbo
here.
ilé ìta tún gbọ́ láti gbogbo ilé ìta tún gbọ́ tún lọ gba
Àwa
lọ́ọ̀yà ṣé
àwa ti ní
Mohbad
shock
máa jí
observer
láti
lọ́jọ́ tó pẹ́. A ti ní shock observer
ṣé Mohbad
látọjọ́
máa
tó
jí
pẹ́.
láti tó máa fẹ́ lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà ní báyìí ṣé Mohbad ẹ jọ ẹ báwo la yìí bá gba lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad kí Arifa wá kó wá sọ bá ìfẹ́ gba Mohbad fẹ́ gba ìfẹ́ wọn máa pe Mohbad kó wá lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà. Nothing wey Musa no go see for gate. Eh?
Not that.
Now,
I think I want to believe. I slept off on his live, and the call woke me up, and I said that they are playing this thing. I feel like, okay, let me just tune in. For me, I don't want him. If I should see it, I don't want to see him to see like they're dragging him or something.
nobody's
But
dragging him here.
I've seen so many comments. The comments. I've seen some of my
Leave
people.
comment section. Nobody's dragging him.
No.
Is-
Some people might just see some stuff in the comment and they might not really know where the people are coming from. You understand me? I mean, I want him to see it as because we still with him. He definitely knows it. He knows that. For me as a person.
Táwọn àdá tí ìgbà tó wà ń ká tí ìgbà tó wà ń ká tí ìgbà tó wà ń ká pa tí ìgbà tó wà ń ká pa
Again.
pẹ̀lú àbúrò dídò bí láyé.
Má bínú, mo rí comments kan like Barrister Lady was saying. Someone said that they didn't when people did not contribute for him when he needed money or something. So I needed to debunk that.
Naimoli, please don't reply that, please. Don't reply that. Yeah.
No, I just wanted to say people gave. Okay.
Yeah, let's forget it.
Don't worry.
Yeah, for me, at least we've been able to, we've tried our best. Now, I want to believe all our mothers that spoke, they've tried their best to, point out. I think Adama has run away. I'm sorry, Adama. I'm sorry. They've tried for him, just as how Toyin PPMP.
You know what pain Odaruka Adamansi? You know what pained her? No, not even only her, a lot of people
Adama,
really
I'm sorry.
believed.
I'll call you to. I'll try and look for your number. I'll call you.
A lot of people believed in Arifa. You understand?
God.
So, ìgbà tó ń gbọ́ kíní yẹn, in fact, ó dojú ayé mọ́lẹ̀ ni o. Kò easy náà.
It can be painful, because we know what we've tried. He has tried. Everyone has tried, and we wouldn't want one of us. Veja said on his live that a general we wouldn't want it to bring down or be brought down rather by some stuff.
Let me tell you, if a general is a general will be looking after his own foot soldiers so that they don't get on the bomb. You understand? Arifa is supposed to be looking at his followers, that nothing happens to them. He doesn't get them derailed. But right about now, I am confused than ever. I am very confused when I heard that thing that Baba lawyer will defend Baba. Who will defend? I even want to know where that narrative is coming from. That must be from a pit of hell. Who will defend that Mohbad doesn't have any lawyer that will defend? Yeah. Well, let me, I don't understand you. It is well, you. I don't screen record. I share my screen record.
Sorry, could that narrative be from, although it came from all these other people, they've been saying it before it sets the camera, yeah. But then, there was a video that I said a woman was discrediting this lady. And when she was reading it, she said something about the lawyer, they need a public lawyer or something.
where she was discrediting this lady. Wait, let me see if I can play it here. I haven't finished listening, but I heard something similar as well. Hold on. So it could be their
nǹkan tí Angela fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ tiẹ̀ òun ni
That's
ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn
other
kan àwọn
universe.
yẹn ní owó táwọn máa gbé fún lọ́ọ̀yà tí ó ń jà fún justice for Mohbad and àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tí wọ́n ń jà fún justice for Mohbad we Nigerians don't know them. We cannot say àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tó wà fún bàbá Mohbad ló ń jà fún justice for Mohbad no. Torí nǹkan tí wọ́n ń jà fún ó yà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ àti gbọ́ nínú corona inquest kò sí èyí tó ń jà fún justice pé irú ikú wo ni ó pa Mohbad. So Angela Nwaneto ọmọ Ìgbò ni òun tiẹ̀ ní ẹ̀mí tó da ọmọ Ìgbò tó ń jà fún Yorùbá ó ní hello good people ó ní òun kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn dáadáa we are the Ada Universe Charity Foundation Ada Universe.
So I'm thinking from just this, I've not finished listening, but just this little, like they've been having that narrative of the lawyer fighting for this person is not fighting for this person.
Naimoli,
This was December last year.
okay, yeah, Naimoli,
Where they flagged the accounts for $2,429 dollars, but Mr. Agurexi said is above that. Is about $3,000 plus that they cashed out.
Naimoli, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Oh, sorry. Let me mute.
Sorry, I think for me, other universe, as far as me, I'm concerned, she was a red flag, and I stopped taking her serious since April, when she lied. Yeah, I can state it clearly here. She lied that it was their own public lawyer, quote and unquote, that filed application for a new date for the coroner inquest. I mean, the first coroner inquest of this year in April. And I challenge these people. Show me the application where your lawyer, Bankole Smith, go to the coroner that the inquest should resume. This is Bankole Smith that were not even incorporated to be part of the inquest as at that time. It was after the inquest resumed that they filed for an order of joinder, which made me, because if I was on that, see, I said I have 10 questions for Ada Universe.
Because they down go, I don't need to go. She know answer the one will get to you.
And she's getting my 10 questions in her email tomorrow. One, first of all, I will attach the video. She said, public lawyer, na file application for the new inquest. Anything incorporating this inquest. You're already lying to the people. As far back as April. You need to boss the
barrister. That means Papariano, sorry, let me just say this. That means Ada Universe ló gbé public lawyer sẹ́nu Papariano nìyẹn o.
Exactly.
Because that's where this public thing is coming from.
I was discussing with someone, something happened around that March, April, when Andy went to Papariano, and when Andy sent Papariano a message and Papariano put it on the big screen, I think I was the only one attacking them there. They were coming for me. As far back as March or April, I can't remember, but they were coming for me really hard. I stood my ground that day, and that was when they were attacking Odumosu. Hey, Olaide, you are part of the legal team. And I said, guy, he hasn't done anything. And I said, guy, one of the achievements was Odumosu filing for spending and Prime Boy to come, and we have a date.